My name's Shane Edgar. I'm a buyer for Field & Stream and Dick's Sporting Goods. I grew up in Southwest Florida and I currently live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. One of my traditions is always coming back to saltwater markets and catching big tarpon like we were doing here in Costa Rica. Before coming here to Costa Rica, we were at the Bassmaster Classic. It was one of the coldest classics on record. Their line was freezing in the reels. It was so cold. It's 95 degrees here.
Coming from negative 14 degrees in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, down here to Costa Rica, I'm sure after a couple weeks it gets old, gets hot, sweaty, but I can tell you right now this week's been awesome. I enjoy seeing these places with some of my coworkers. Shane, I could tell he's an expert when it comes to tarpon fishing. We also have Michael Jett down here. He's the buyer for Field & Stream. He's been a great resource when it comes to finding the right gear to bring down here and to fish.
So, jungle, tarpon, lodge.
Got it.
The conditions have been tough this week. On the first day, we went to the pass and the water was very rough, so we weren't able to get offshore. We stayed on the beach and surf casted from shore. We were targeting snook and tarpon and jacks. Part of my job at the Bassmaster Classic was to see what gear won the tournament. It's exciting to see the lures and all the equipment that the anglers were using, and we get to test that product to put in our stores. We were able to get on some artificial lures, and we're using the new Field & Stream lightest saltwater rods. We put a lot of time and effort to develop these rods, and I was surprised that an 8 to 17 pound class rod could handle such a large fish from the beach in that short of time. It's all about testing the gear and testing the limits. And we have a few different actions. In the inshore waters, we were using some smaller inshore class rods, and out in the Caribbean, we were using larger 10 to 20 pound class rods.
These are massive tarpon. I think some of them reached 90 pounds. I was really surprised at some of the new lightest rods. They really did well. We really put them to the test. One of the nights we asked Angelo to take us caiman hunting. Seemed like it was an exciting thing to do. You flash your lights out, and you're like, okay, there's a caiman, we're gonna go up and catch it. And Angelo jumps out of the boat. He picks it up, he puts it in the boat, it shakes loose, and I feel like it was gonna chew my feet off. So.
The highlight of my fishing life was this week.
Ooh, he slapped it.
When we got out there in the morning, it was very calm, so we were able to use topwater lures to catch tarpon.
Oh, he's right under it. He's right under it.
And that's something that I haven't experienced that much of. In Florida, we don't get to catch tarpon on lures that often. It's usually live bait because they're so pressured. It was very exciting. It was a lot like bass fishing. The tarpon, we were able to see the fish directly under the lure, about 10 feet from our boat. I fought that fish for about 20 to 30 minutes. We landed it, and it was a high five for everyone around.
Everything, seeing the banana plantations, eating the local food, it's been a really cool experience. I know my wife and kids would love to come down here. I definitely want to make this a tradition. Do a little sightseeing, a little fishing. I think we'd love it.